Mobile walleyes change locations when new feeding opportunities emerge and can be here today, gone tomorrow. To predict their next move, check out Walleye: The Location Factor, part of our Angling Edge instructional DVD collection, available at anglingedge.com.
At times, walleyes hug deep contours like a glove, tucking tight into corners and crevices along the drop-off. Long-line trolling presentations that don't penetrate these nooks and crannies miss the fish and miss the bite. So what's the alternative? Shortline tactics like vertical jigging and live bait rigging enable slow, precise delivery into pockets along the contour, leaving walleyes no place to hide. But sometimes, slow is not the way to go, especially when you need to cover water to locate walleyes, or when increased speed is required to trigger strikes.
Got him.
That's where three-way rigs and minnow baits take charge, picking up the pace for increased coverage, imparting aggressive lure actions, and weaving baits in and out of key contact points that other tactics miss. It's the perfect blend of speed and precision for efficiently fishing large structures and zeroing in on key fish-holding spots.
All right, there you go, Mr. Sura. The purple people eater guy.
Yes. You know, when it comes to walleye fishing, precision is usually the name of the game. I mean, you've got to get your bait in the right target depth zone, and you've got to keep it there. Whoa, baby. And one of the really effective ways to do it is a simple hook, line, and sinker, a little three-way rig with the proper crankbait. We happen to be fishing with a new Rapala flat wrap. And this thing has got a tremendous slow wobble to it, like a wounded minnow, and it really triggers fish into biting. Again, precision is the name of the game.
That bait sure does hook, boy. That dude really does hook him. Let me go back in on that inside edge. I was at about 28 when that fish bit.
Take a look at this. I've got about a 3-foot dropper with a 3-ounce bell sinker, maybe about a 7, maybe 8-foot Suffolk fluorocarbon leader, and the little flat wrap. That's all she does. Just watch this bait in the water when you're moving. What is Al moving? About 1.25 miles an hour.
1, 2.
Look at that. Look at that flash of that bait. That's really triggering these fish. Work it real slow, real precise.
Oh, Dan, big fish, man. Big fish. I mean, I'm talking a donkey. Oh, yeah. Really a good fish. Boy, she sucked that thing, man. I'm guessing this fish, this is our big fish of the day, baby. Boy, she a nice one, man. I'm telling you, she's really bullet. Whoa, 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 whoa. That water gets warm. You know, these walnuttos, when they get in this deep water like this, is so much fun. And one thing about these big baits with the plugs, you know, we see a lot of guys out here, they're Lindy rigging with leeches and crawlers or vertical jigging. No, she's just a nice one. But man, when you put a plug down there, you get the biggest fish in the school. I thought she was bigger than that.
Oh, I see what happened. She was hooked
kind of
fun.
Get her out.
Yeah, the hook's out.
Okay. Get that other hook out of the net for me. You know, when you're doing this type of fishing, shape is always a consideration. And day in and day out, the best shape you could fish on these 3-ways like this is the minnow shape.
Since 3-way rigging involves trolling speeds of about 1 to 2 miles per hour, lures that have lifelike minnow actions at modest speeds tend to perform best. Long, thin profiles with plenty of flash help attract walleyes and trigger strikes. Traditionally, balsam minnow baits like a number 9 or number 11 original Rapala floaters have dominated 3-way rigging presentations. This was due to their lifelike action at very slow trolling speeds. Small plastic-bodied floaters like Storm Thunderstick Mad Flash or Juniors are good alternatives as well. Jointed lures are less used for 3-way rigging, but can be just as deadly at times. Good examples are a number 9 or a number 11 jointed Rapala or Storm jointed minnow stick. Jointed lures usually wobble best whenever extremely slow speeds are required. The introduction of Rappala's number 8 and number 10 flat wrap added a broader lure profile to three-way rigging options without sacrificing the classic wounded minnow action. It's a particularly good choice when large walleyes are looking for a substantial meal.
I see her. She got that flat
She's got
rest
it,
across
right?
the
Look at
side of
that.
her puss. Nice fish, boy. Ooh, there you go.
Oh,
There you
man.
go. She was hooked across the bottom of her
She
mouth.
was,
Let
and
me
she
get that
popped.
hook out. Hang on. There you go.
You got it?
There you go, man.
Oh, here you go. Another great walleye. Anytime you've got walleyes sitting tight in structure in deep water and you want to fish crankbaits to trigger them, the simple three-way rig is the way to go. You're fishing lakes, rivers, the system is deadly.
Mobile walleyes change locations when new feeding opportunities emerge and can be here today, gone tomorrow. To predict their next move, check out Walleye: The Location Factor, part of our Angling Edge instructional DVD collection available at anglingedge.com.